right, go ahead and go around. All right. Let's go ahead and got a few. We're out here at HID Unlimited today in North Tampa. We're going to be showing off some vehicles out here at the show, and we're about to have an interview here with the owner of this 1990 truck. Okay, she'll tell us a little bit more about it. And all right, got anybody? It's okay. All right. All right, so we're out here at HID Unlimited. Hopefully you guys can hear us, but we're out here with Ann, the owner of this awesome truck. Tell us a little bit about the truck, and Billy, the builder, the guy who worked on it. All right, go ahead, Ann, tell us about the truck.
The truck's a 1990 Isuzu Pup. Basically, the truck was built. The truck was built to tell a cancer patient's story. I was diagnosed with stage 3C melanoma in June. They did surgery on me. The disease since the surgery has progressed, and I've come to recognize the things that a cancer patient has to go through on a day-to-day basis, how it changes your life, what you're subject to, the feelings, the physical pain, everything that you go through on a daily basis. I wanted to not create a vehicle that was another cancer awareness vehicle. There's plenty of vehicles out there that are about awareness. We all know about cancer. We all know about the pain.
Walk around a little bit?
We all know about what cancer is about. But we wanted to tell a story about what a cancer patient goes through. The 56 colors of paint in the truck represent the color spectrum of the color spectrum of the ribbons for cancer awareness. Each of the graphics represents the significance of what a cancer patient goes through from diagnosis to healing. So, like in the engine bay, there are.
Also, you have some ribbons here. You got all kinds of stuff on this thing. It's just totally crazy. I want to say it's out there. It's not. To me, it represents the I want to say the era of this truck. I mean, they were doing these kinds of things back in the day. They don't really do them as much now, but that's right.
It's the straight OG.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you guys had this out at Slamfest last week. I wasn't able to get out there, but you guys won some trophies with this, right?
First truck in 25 years to take 4 trophies.
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome. All right, so again, you were talking about the different things on here.
Yes, in the Bible, everything is done in 7s and 3s. There are 7 cancer ribbons in the engine bay. They start out strong on the driver's side, and they fade as you get to the other side. In the other side of the engine bay, there's 3 ghost handprints, which are representative of Holy Ghost healing. So as you get to the other side and the cancer ribbons fade, that's representative of God's healing touch.
Right.
Your cancer going away. The snake skin, representative of the tough exterior that you have to have in order to combat cancer, to fight cancer. Nobody can walk up to me and look at me and tell that I am a stage 3 cancer fighter. The camouflage is representative of the fact that you can't see my cancer. It's hidden behind a camouflage, hidden behind my skin. You can't see it. The nuts and bolts holding together the raw metal in the paint is signifying your staples and stitches when you have surgery.
Wow.
Your staples and stitches, rivets, holding the metal together.
So now Bill, go back to you just real quick. So, when I do a design, I've been in the design business for a long time, logos, different things. Somebody comes to you, did she just come to you and say, I want all?
No idea. She had no idea what we were doing.
Oh, okay.
She had not a clue.
I mean, where did all this stuff come from? I mean, did you say, hey, I want to
No, she came.
I want to do a truck?
The truck originally came to us to have a little bit of paint correction and to have mirror deletes.
Oh.
And while we got the car, we found that she was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer. So the crew,
He basically listened to little things I threw out there about what I was going through, and he put this whole story together.
Wow.
I had no idea he was doing this to my truck. I was 2 weeks out of surgery, showed up at the shop. He had a whole lot of people there to witness me seeing my truck for the first time.
Wow.
I had no idea.
Well, why weren't we there? That's what I want to know. Okay.
The biggest reason why I did it is I have a lot of friends and family that have cancer. So when I listen to Ann's story, and I mean, it gives me goosebumps thinking about it, it's a shitty situation.
Right.
So I didn't want to have like where everybody has breast cancer and this, that, and other. I wanted something that was aware to everything. So we used every color in the ribbons on the vehicle. The reason why we did it is because, she's a fighter. She's a voice. So if we can give her a way to spread her voice and talk about this disgusting fucking problem that is called cancer, that's what we wanted to do for her. So
And the biggest problem is that for a lot of people, when you're diagnosed with cancer, the patient gets lost in the mix between the treatments, the surgeries, the camaraderie of what you have to go through to fight the cancer. The patient and the feelings and the pain and this, that, and the other is lost in the mix. So I want to bring awareness back to the fact that there's a person behind the cancer. There's a person that has to deal with everything that they're going through. So that's why this truck is so special and so so imperative for me to have is putting a voice behind the disease and the person ahead of the disease.
So did you have this truck for a while, or I mean, how long have you had this actually?
I had gotten the truck back in May. Decided that I immediately wanted to put it in the shop. I had never had a truck that had been designed around me. I had never had something that was mine. I had always had fancy trucks, but nothing that was absolutely mine. So I wanted to do a tilt hood. I wanted to take the mirrors off, put some touches on it that made the truck mine. And he took it to a whole new level.
So you were part of the mini truck scene for a long time and stuff. Maybe tell some of the other things that maybe you had before that. Is this one? Obviously, I want to say this is your favorite because it's the most personalized. But tell us a little bit. What else have you had?
Most people are aware of the Lowrunner. It was a Toyota 4Runner that I had that was completely custom, inside and out, airbagged. That truck I had for a good while. My very first truck, Simply Complicated, dump bed, Lambo doors, built on a tuner styling in a mini truck.
Wow.
I've had quite a few trucks. I had a Toyota Tacoma that was bagged. I've had a few body trucks. That I really didn't get to do anything with. In the situation that I was in, I didn't have the ability to really do what I wanted to do with them.
Okay.
This truck gave me the ability, first and foremost, to have something that was built, from the ground up to represent me and what I stand for.
Okay. And then Billy was telling me about magazine thing that you guys that are
magazine, which is the hat that I'm wearing right now. They did a shoot at Slam Fest for. So they're doing a 2-page spread and stuff like that. So I mean, it's really cool. Like the whole reason why we did it, and at the end of the day, it's not just me that did this. It's my crew at Tricked Out Customs.
Right. And I think this again. For me, being in the round, I mean, I'm originally from the Detroit area. We do have a mini truck thing, but not anything like Florida. So this represents, like you were saying, the OG style. This is what everybody.
I've been in this
exactly. I mean, I have two, not like I said, but I mean, I've never had it. I've never been lucky enough to have. I will have one. That's the next thing Speed Culture is going to have is some kind of mini truck type of thing, but. I just think this is really cool that you're.
I love bright colors. I love tribals. So this is my style. My 4Runner was done the same way. Bright, loud colors, saying, "Hey, look, pay attention to me." So yeah, he designed it perfectly around what I represent, what I stand for.
Awesome. All right, well, hey, we're gonna have some more interviews of some other cars and maybe Billy's other truck, but we'll have more interviews coming up, and we'll have this on the app. Stick with us. Thanks a lot, guys.